Hello, good morning to you all. Today again we are going to discuss the regulation of gene expression in eukaryotes. These are the levels of transcription gene expression where the regulation takes place. That is at the level of transcription, at the level of RNA processing, at the level of RNA transport, that is transport from nucleus to cytosol, at the level of translation, and again at post translational level, which is not shown in this picture. This is the diagram for the sites for regulation of gene expression. Point number 1 and 2, that is initiation of transcription. Here DNA packing and transcription factors control the gene regulation. Point 3 and 4, here is the post transcription sites where the messenger RNA processing takes place and it regulates the gene expression. Point number 5, where the initiation of translation takes place. Here the translation blockage is done for the regulation of gene expression. And the point number 6 and 7, which is the post translational site. Here the protein processing and degradation takes place, and in that way they regulate the gene expression. These are the headings under which we will discuss the chromatin remodeling, transcription, RNA processing, messenger RNA stability, translation, and post-translation. Here is the same thing. Regulation of gene expression in eukaryotes is different from the prokaryotes. What are the difference? The complexity of eukaryotic genome, and there is presence of nuclear membrane. There are different types of cells, and the operon system is absent in the eukaryotes. And finally, the transcription and translational processes are uncoupled in the eukaryotes, which is coupled in the prokaryotes. And the transcription is the primary site of regulation. Chromatin remodeling, there are certain regions on chromatin which is transcriptionally active, and there are certain regions which are transcriptionally inactive, and each cell contains the same complement of genes. And these different regions of chromatin are available for transcription in cells of various different tissues. Example, DNA containing the beta globin gene is in active chromatin in reticulocyte, but in inactive chromatin in muscle cells. There is histone covalent modification. There is specific post-translational modifications of histones which are involved in the regulation of gene transcription. Again, the acetylation of the lysine residue in the amino acid terminal tail reduces the positive charge and decreases the binding affinity of the histone for negatively charged DNA, and thus creates new binding sites. And the new other transcriptional factors bind there and regulate the gene expression. Again, methylation of deoxycytidine residue is correlated with loss of gene transcriptional activity. And these binding of transcription factors to DNA element leads to nucleosomal structure disruption and results in DNA accessibility, and that at the level of chromatin structural changes take place and regulation of transcription takes place. There are LCR, that is locus control regions, that is complex DNA elements, controls the expression of a cluster of a gene. There are insulators. Again, they are DNA elements, prevent an enhancer and controlling or regulating the gene expression. And what are the enhancer and repressor? These are DNA elements function as a enhancer when it enhances initiation at promoter site in a specific tissue or in a specific manner. Example, enhancer element between J and C regions of immunoglobulin genes enhances the expression of these genes preferentially in lymphoid cells. Beta interferon genes, which are induced upon viral infection in mammalian cells. There are the repressors, which are cis-acting elements and which inhibit the transcription activity. And fusion of these specific enhancer with reporter genes creates a transgenic animal, which is useful in studying tissue specific gene expression. There are certain properties of enhancer. They are located long distances from promoter, maybe upstream, maybe downstream, may be oriented in either direction, can work with homologous or heterologous promoters, can bind to one or more proteins, or work by facilitating binding of the basal transcription complex to the promoter. We will study under these headings: number 1, coordinate regulation; number 2, regulation through variation in DNA; number 3, messenger RNA processing. Coordinate regulation is the key importance in eukaryotes. There are specific transcriptional factors which are trans-acting protein, binds to cis-acting regulatory sequence, and thus they regulate the transcription. And these STF proteins are having several domains, that is DNA binding domain, DBD, transcription activation domain, TAD, and ligand binding domain, LBD. This is the diagram of a transcription factor having 4 points, sites for transcription activation domains, one site for ligand binding domain, and one site for DNA binding domain. These TAD recruits co-activators such as histone acyl transferases and other transcription factors. And with RNA polymerase forms transcription initiation complex at the promoter. Example of coordinate regulation are galactose circuit, hormone response system in our body. And what is galactose circuit? The glucose prevents the use of galactose by inhibiting expression of GAL4 protein. But when glucose is absent, then galactose is utilized by carboxy terminal region of GAL4 causes transcriptional activation through zinc finger in its DBD. Hormone system, hormone response system. There are hormones response elements which are DNA sequences that bind trans-acting proteins and regulate gene expression. Hormones can bind intracellular receptors or cell surface receptors. In example of intracellular receptors is steroid hormones, vitamin D, thyroid hormones. And these receptors function as STF specific transcription factor having DBD, TAD, and LBD, that is different domains. We see cortisol binds at the LBD causing conformational change in the receptor. Receptor hormone complex enters nucleus, dimerises, binds glucocorticoid regulatory element via a zinc finger motif. And binding of the receptor hormone complex to GRE allows coordinate expression of a group of target genes. And GRE can be located at upstream or downstream. In that way, it is a true enhancer. If it is associated with repressor, then transcription is inhibited. Cell surface receptors, example insulin, epinephrine, glucagon, they bind to G protein coupled plasma membrane receptors, and this extracellular signal is transduced to the